Welcome to Central Park for the quarter-final of the Silk Cut Challenge Cup competition. Wigan already have 33 successive wins in this competition below the belt, and Sean Edwards, who's played in every one of those games, will be hoping that today is the 34th successive win as Wigan set out once again to make the 7th consecutive trip to Wembley. Wigan had an awful struggle in the last round at Hull, fighting back in the second half in the teeth of a gale to come back from 21-2 to win by a single point. Featherstone have already beaten Wigan at Post Office Road ground this season, and no doubt they're coming here with a no-nonsense attitude, and Wigan have been set a very hard task against this tough, hard, durable Yorkshire side. The conditions are all against a good cup tie. It's been a terrible week for snow and rain. The pitch will be very heavy and slippy on top. A strong wind is blowing down and it's bitter cold, and I've no doubt that we're in for a tremendous struggle in this quarter final of the cup. And the two sides for this afternoon are Wigan. Atchison keeps his place at fullback after a couple of great performances. Twigger-Marler getting his first experience really of a cup tie at number 2. Barry John Mather after his great length of the field try at number 3. Gary Connolly at 4. Martin and Fye at 5. Wigan back to that regular half-back pairing of Martin of Fire, of Frano Botica and Sean Edwards. Wigan strengthened in the front row, got Kel Skerritt, Martin Dermott and Andy Platt. That's a very formidable front row. In the second row, Cassidy and Farrell, and play anywhere and everywhere, Poohbar, Sam Panaper at loose forward. Wigan subs for today are Billy McGinty and Ian Gildart. The Featherstone side have Carl Gibson at full back, Butt, Calland, Ropati and Simpson the three-quarter line. Pearson, who's breaking a lot of pots at the moment at stand-off half. Partners Daunt at scrum half. In the front row, big number 8 Malloy with Gunn, the playmaker, number 9, and Casey in the front row. 2 G Prices in the second row. Number 11 GS Price, 12 GH Price, and the loose forward Tuta. Now subs are Manning and Roebuck. Not only do the adult supporters of Wigan come from all corners of the universe, but it seems that our junior supporters club have great support from all over this country. The other week it was a young lad from Bedford, and today we have our mascot, a young man from Hull. He must be a Yorkshire boy of great discernment and rugby league knowledge, as he is a Wigan supporter. I've no doubt that he will take this tape back and show it to his schoolmates in Stockwell County Primary School, Hull. This must be a great moment as he comes to the centre with his favourites. He's a great fan of Sean Edwards, Botica and Betts, and there he is in the centre. It looks as if Sean Edwards is the captain for today, and this young boy, along with the Featherstone mascot, is there in the centre of the field. A great moment for him, looking extremely smart in his Wigan kit. Perhaps one day he will turn out here again in a cherry and white jersey to Great Central Park and be as great a player as the Wigan captain, of whom he is a great fan. So we're all set for the start of this quarter-final. Wigan with the backs to the Spion Cop will be playing from right to left, and it will be Wigan having lost the toss to kick off. So Featherstone on this very poor day. The rain is intermittent. Wigan back to strength in the front row, whether it's a complete fitness as we wait for the sun to come. Frano, there's been a lot of nerves and a lot of tension out there. Wigan, whose performances have been rather up and down. They've had a tremendous amount of injuries. They've not had the luxury of playing the same team 2 weeks in succession, and I've no doubt that Featherstone are going to give them one hell of a cup tie. Trapped, giving Wigan time to move up quickly, and there they're going hard. And when Wigan going hard, they're going hard, pushing Featherstone back to a few metres from the line. Wigan coming in quickly round at the play the ball, and Featherstone coming away with a lot of determination, playing it round the narrow side of the field. Big men taking on the Wigan forwards, keeping it tight at the moment as Wigan move up, and they fought the way up to the 20-metre line. That's 20 metres gained with the tackles. Wigan coming in, taking them. Cassidy, who does so much work, puts them down in the 5th tackle, and the Wigan foolishly lying on the last tackle. That will be great relief for Featherstone. They're going to get a relieving kick, and another 6 tackles to come probably. Pearson, I think, is the kicker for... and he takes a tap, caught Wigan on the hop. They've got the backs to him. Weren't alive then, Wigan, as they fight their way into the Wigan half. Wigan were not alert. Bad start to a cup tie. Wigan going hard. Referee says it was on the shoulder. Has gone coming up from behind the play the ball. And these big forwards tearing up Wigan. Well, that should sharpen Wigan up. The ball's been dropped. The referee said it was dropped and not knocked out of the hand. That's a bit of luck for Wigan. A bad mistake there by Wigan. A sluggish, elementary error to make. Caught on the hop. Pearson wide awake. Probably all fired up for this cup tie. As Sean Edwards comes over to feed the scrum halfway between the halfway line, and he gets it out quickly. Wigan moving it cross field. Atchison linking up. There's no way through for him, and it looks as if Mather has come over to left centre, and here's Cassidy powering his way forward. Has to go down. Mather behind the play the ball inside to Edwards. Edwards looking for support, and Panopus bounced down to the ground, hammered down to the deck. Dermot from behind the play the ball. Edwards doing the switch move, hands it on, and that's a referee says that's on the chest. Crowd, and then he gives a penalty afterwards, I think. But not for the first tackle, for a defence afterwards. There was a penalty to Wigan right in the centre of the field. Ball handing on to Farrell, a left-footed kicker. And he gains, 5 yards? Wigan playing into a stiff breeze on the halfway line. Taking them on, crashing the way forward. Good, strong, powerful run. Featherstone line up very close. They're in front of the referee as the ball's played. And the Wigan mighty tank pack go charging in hard. Dermot from the play the ball, a short pass. Wigan trying to crash the way through, wanting it quick. Edwards moving it wide, Botica long one. Wigan trying to force the way inside, can't get the ball out. Comes inside. Wigan charging 10 metres out, taking them with them. Go down in the 5th tackle. Are we going to get a little move here? Wigan hot on the attack. On the last tackle, a switch of direction. Dummy from Edwards. Wigan trying to crash the way over. Mather, can he get it down? And he's got it down. Well, determination, strength, power, guts. A brick wall in front of him. And it was like the Berlin Wall. But it didn't stop him going through. Mather showing tremendous power there. Gives Wigan a lead after about 4 minutes play. Wigan get the first 4 points on in this cup tie, and he was really going to get the ball down. As Botica comes up to take this kick. Wigan 4 points in the league. Lead. Is it going to be 6? He hits it, and it's going over, and it's over. He's a machine, an accurate, unfailing machine. Nearly caught Wigan napping in the early stages. Wigan have clawed their way back. Great cup fighters, this Wigan side, this Wigan club. Deep. And it's a drop out under the post. It bounced in the in-goal area. I think Wigan thought they might have got a penalty for that. However, they're going to have to kick out, give possession to Featherstone. That was an extremely good kick by Pearson. banged it down the field. He has the wing behind him. Wigan keeping this one low, and it's Pearson who gets it. He's a big, strong, hefty lad, and Sean Edwards nobbles him on the 20-metre line. And it's big men coming forward, managed to get the pass in, and Wigan intent on smothering them, not going to let them slip the ball. Wigan coming out quickly, taking no prisoners, taking no dummies, right in front of the Wigan sticks. Featherstone giving it all they've got. They've a bit of an overlap. They go across and the gap's nearly there. And great Wigan defence seals it up as they were moving out to the Twickenham wheel. Now they decide they're going to go straight down the middle. Wigan struggling, put them down in the fifth tattle, 10 metres out. All Featherstone at the moment as they move the ball. Pearson sends a high one, and the touch judge's flag goes up. Foot must have gone into touch, but it was on the last tattle, so it will be a play the ball for Wigan. Edwards handing it on. Wigan trying to clear the way out of the danger zone, and that's good running, great running. Tremendous determination there. Wigan getting it away well as they're coming round at the play the ball, and this is great stuff from the Wigan team. Wanting a quick play, but referee going to penalise them. Holding down. Price guilty of holding down. Referee Mr. Cummins this afternoon as Farrell takes the kick, finds it. 7 or 8 yards inside the Wigan half. Platt coming in hard, showing no effects of his shoulder. Edwards waiting first pass, and it's to Edwards it goes. And the short passer, Panaper nearly through. Nicely timed pass. Farrell handing it on well. Wigan spreading it wide. There's a gap as Connolly goes through. Go Wigan going hard for the line side, stepping inside over the 20-metre line. Wigan found the gap then. And they look yards offside as the ball is played. Long pass, Wigan have an overlap. Panaper trying to go through, can't get rid of the ball. Wigan hot on the attack. Wanting to get to Wembley as Edwards goes surging forward. And now there is snatched out of the air, loses possession. Right on the line, the referee bringing them back to 10 metres. Will be taught to feed for Featherstone. Wigan looking full of threat, full of menace. Don't feed, don't gets it out, moves in inside to Pearson. Pearson taken. Wigan breaking quickly. Cassidy came away well. Cassidy going across the field following them, and there's no way through that Wigan defence. A little bit bunched in the middle of the field. Dummy from behind the play the ball. Gets Featherstone nowhere at all. 30 metres out. Wigan player limping badly as he gets up, but he breathes in, he'll be all right. Panama it is who got hurt in that last tattle. Dermot into the tattle. 5 gone. Flung Pearson. Pearson kicks it through, and it sits up nicely for Atchison. Atchison running it out, faced with a host of defenders. Dermot said, move out the way, I'll take this. Inside to a Fire. Fire running wide, a Fire hands it on. Wigan surging forward. And this is a hard, tough game. Wigan hurt in that tattle as they force their way over the halfway line. A Fire over on the far wing. Edwards holding it. Edwards decided he's going to make a little dart. And a Fire caught as receiving the ball. Twickenham limping over on the far wing. Wigan with no reserve backs. Gildart and McGinty. 5 gone, says the referee. Wigan lining up for the kick. Out to Edwards. Edwards stabs a little short one. Gibson has it covered. Wigan will have to give him 10 metres. Gibson runs it out. There's a line of Cherry Whites there. And Gibson gets through them. Good running by Gibson. Tremendous run by Gibson. Came away well there. Wigan, there was a great line of Wiganers and they all missed him. Coming again round the narrow side. And there's a lot of commitment in this Featherstone side. Wigan having to do some tackling. Little dummy. Wigan don't take it, let him slip the ball. And Platt moving in quickly. Snuffs out the move. Featherstone trying to come down the centre. Good tackling. Holts them 10 metres inside the Wigan half. Behind the Fire's wing, the cover there. A Fire nearly makes a mess of it, drops on it, and he's bounced down. Pyrenees went into his back, getting up slowly and painfully as Dermot moves it inside. Wigan having to fight the way up to the 20 metres. A Fire shaken, Twiggamala shaken. And now the Wigan forward said, you're not going to shake us. Edwards lining out at first pass. Little move here perhaps. Edwards hands it on. Cassidy trying to batter his way through. And Featherstone tattling like demons. Moving it out towards the right wing. Still surging forward. 5 tackles gone. Wigan go down. Still inside their own half. To Edwards. Edwards going to put the kick in. Gibson having to chase it. It's not going to go into touch. He's going to have to run it out inside his own 20 metres. This time they don't take anything, and it's picked up and banged down very unceremoniously. Featherstone playing with a lot of determination, but Wigan got the tails up. They've scented that Challenge Cup, and it's hard, tough stuff as we expected from this Featherstone pack. Real dour Yorkshire football. There's nobody out on this wing as they decide they're coming through the middle, and Wigan say you're not, and he stopped dead in his track. They're in a bunch right in the middle of the field, Featherstone, and the break's nearly on. Ball's come straight. Wigan go in. A Fire into the tackle. 5 gone as Featherstone line up for the kick. Going out to the wing, an awkward bouncing ball taken cleanly. Now trying to batter his way through the defence, and he has to die with it on the halfway line. Referee not happy, says get on with it, play it. Wigan move it in, and Featherstone are very close to Wigan, and Wigan have made the break from behind to play the ball. Edwards was up with him, but he couldn't get the ball out to him. Offside at the play the ball as Edwards goes dancing through on his own, hands it on. Wigan can't get shut of the ball. They were looking to get rid. Dermot's up. Coming hard onto it. Edwards holding it. Edwards changes direction, going back down the middle, dancing and jinking his way through. Has to die on the 20-metre line. And this is a real tough cup tie stuff. Dermot going left. Dermot holding it. Sends a wide one out. Couldn't get it out to a Fire. Featherstone tackling desperately. Botica puts a little grubber kick in, it's over the line. And he's brought away well from the in-goal area. They did well to clear it there. That was a dangerous little kick. Now it's Featherstone going to have to battle away, come up to the 10-metre line, and Wigan going in hard, trying to hurl them back, but Featherstone holding the ground. Next score could be vital. Wigan coming in hard, pinning Featherstone down. Fitness could well tell at the end of this game, and strength, as Wigan coming quickly. Wigan crowd told the referee it was forward. They screamed for a forward pass. So right in front of the post, Wigan here in a good attacking position. Bringing them right underneath the sticks on the 10-metre line. Be Edwards to feed. And Wigan have switched the half-backs. They've got Botica scrum half out to Edwards at standoff. Does a switch, he's trying to go through, and he missed Twiggamala. Well, that was a nice move round the scrum, and there was a gap a mile wide, but Wigan couldn't score from it. Wigan trying to batter the way over from 5 metres out. Players piling in on top of Twiggamala. He'll know he's been in a game. Wigan 5 metres from the line. They're so close, it's very difficult to batter the way through from there. Featherstone coming out very quickly. Wigan moving it wide. They have an overlap. They turn inside, and good tackling again holds up Wigan. They're finding it hard to get that final pass in. Edwards a long one, and turned inside, and they're going for the line. Referee Botica, I think. There's a mass of bodies. Botica squeezes in once more at the corner. And Wigan, 16 minutes gone, going to a 10-0 lead. Well, they got very crowded out here on the touchline, and the defence, the Featherstone defence, had been hanging on for dear life. it. Ginty in the pack. Perhaps Farrell at loose forward. Referee. And I think there's another substitute being made. Roebuck coming on. I can't see who's gone off. Wigan take it in the field of play this time. Coming hard and straight. Good tackling. Takes him out. Dermot from behind to play the ball. Farrell must be, and that looked a little bit hard. The referee signalled. He must have thought there was doubt. He signalled it was a shoulder. And crowd in again. Another high tackle. Nice little baptism there for Billy McGinty as he came on. A thump in the chops. Says he never felt it. Botica will kick for touch down the Featherstone right wing. Makes absolutely sure. Dermot wanted to get on with it quickly. Kelskerrit shifting him. Oh, he didn't half go in then. Bit of line on. Dermot taking it onto Platt. This Wigan front row could well sicken these Featherstone forwards before the afternoon's off as Edwards takes it, a long pass out. With the gap there, if Wigan can get through it. Good tackling, takes him out. Wigan handling well this afternoon. Farrell taking it on. Pass was a little bit high and slow when it came to him. Lobbed across onto Edwards. Edwards doing a run on his own, looking for support, sends a short pass. Goes down in the fifth tackle. And a penalty again for lying on. Right in front of the sticks. Not a good idea. Edwards dominating the game, deciding what's going to happen. And Wigan will kick, absolutely straight kick, leading by 10 points, just about halfway through this first half. "19 minutes gone. Wigan leading by 10 points to nil. Botica, 26, 27 metres out. Absolutely straight kick. He certainly has the power to get the distance. Goodly crowd on here today. Got the scent of Wembley in the nostrils. They will be lighting candles as he bangs this one over. So cool under pressure, stabs at it, it's high, and it's hit the post. Wigan are up on it quickly. Well, one would have thought he would have put that over, and Wigan trying to push them over the try line. Featherstone back on their own try line and under a lot of hammer. They try to bring it away. Wigan go in and take them. They've cleared about 6 or 7 metres. The Featherstone forwards working hard, grafting. Not a lot of class being shown from them at the moment. Running crossfield, straighten up, and they're absolutely buried. 5 tackles, says the referee, on the 20-metre line. Looking for Pearson, the kicker. Kicks crossfield. Connolly having to go back for it on his own 20-metre line. There's 6 Featherstone players in front of him, and down he has to go. Sam Panapa comes over to help him out. Panapa turns it inside. Atkinson gains his 10 yards, gives his team time to regroup, switch from behind to play the ball, and Wigan force the way up to the halfway line. The big Wigan men fighting the way in, coming fast and hard and straight. Wigan claiming as lying on as Edwards moves it across. Wigan trying to come back into the middle, still go down. 5 tackles gone. They were turning and twisting, couldn't get the support as Edwards comes through. Edwards puts a low grubber kick in. Gibson takes it. Has he touched it? The referee says no, it rolls dead. That was a teasing one from Sean Edwards. Taken quickly. like running into a brick wall. They come round the narrow side again. A fire's there. A fire takes his man, tries to come in again to him. And we're getting a lot of graft from these forwards, and Wigan forwards are saying, we'll tame you. We'll make you play second fiddle. Wigan holding well. Wigan defensive line moving up together, moving up steadily. You probably heard that great roar of forward. Featherstone keep the ball alive, moving it well, coming in. Pearson trying to make a gap, and Pearson is smothered in the fifth tackle. Good covering by Barry John Mather. There comes a kick behind the defence. Atchison's having to chase it. And it rolls touching goal, so it's back to the 20-metre line. Atchison followed that carefully. Wigan back to their own. They've not been there so often. Dermot taking the tap and fires the first pass. And they come in, three of them in. Gonna let him know he's been tackled. But Martin Afire looking for work there. And Wigan decide they're going to come down the middle, jumping into the tackle. You can hear the all from the popular side. Andy Platt took a bit of stick there. They were not too happy. It's Cassidy now doing his bit. Glutton for work. Cassidy. Good break by Dermot, turns it inside. Edwards having to change direction, keeping the ball moving. Wigan moving it well, trying to get it out to the wing. And the breaks just not on, just a desperate last-minute tackle. Edwards hands it on. Banniper turns it inside. A pass wasn't really on, and Wigan knock on. It'd have been better dying with it, really. Be trying to keep the game alive. 26 minutes gone. Be don't to feed just inside the Wigan half. Don't saying Rapati's coming to the middle. Rapati taking them on, and Rapati, they hang on to him and force him down. That's the first tackle, 10 metres inside the Wigan half. Pearson, Edwards right in their line out. He'd moved up, forced them back into the centre. And this is close stuff round the play of the ball from Featherstone. Grovelling the way forward, a metre at a time. Now that's a good run. And Wigan had a job putting them down then. They came there with much more determination. And now there's Pearson doing a run around. And Wigan are in, and they've come in so strong they've knocked them to the ground. The referee says that's 5 tackles gone. There's a high up and under. It's an awkward one for Atchison, but it's way over the dead ball line. That was a very high one. He had to watch it carefully. Over the dead ball line it went. A fire again, doing a dummy run as Wigan surged forward. And there was a mighty clash of mighty bodies. Dermot coming round the narrow side. Farrell trying to take them on. A fire coming over to acting half-back. A fire inside to Platt. It was forward. And Platt not happy with the way he's being taken. Platt was coming at that on the burst. Martin Afire, not the usual. Acting half-back, didn't time it right. Referee gives the forward pass. Referee holding up the game while he ties his lace. Don't it will be to feed. 27 minutes gone. Don't puts it in the second row slowly. Mather coming in, buries his man. Cassidy's broken quickly, covering across well. And that's the side they go. Player going through without the ball. Wigan coming in. Make sure he doesn't get his pass in. Been a bit of a fault of Wigan's recently. They've been going into the tackle and not burying the ball, not killing the ball, stone dead. As Featherstone now fight the way into the Wigan 20-metre area. Wigan leading by 10 points to 0 as Featherstone come back at them. Can't see them yielding the palm this early in the game. Little overhead kick there. Beautiful, and Wigan have it covered. Referee giving the knock on. There were plenty of Wiganers there. Couldn't take it cleanly. So it's come down on the 10-metre line. Wigan under a lot of pressure now. Can the defence hold? Dawn puts it in. Wigan coming away quickly from the scrum. And that was good tackling. It pushed them back. But Featherstone throwing everything they've got at the Wigan line now as they have an overlap. Fighting to get outside. And good covering saves the day at the last minute. And the referee, I think, has seen a knock on. Ball dropped as the tackle went in. And it was a hard, tough tackle. And Wigan been on the rack there for some time, but this should be Wigan's ball and a chance to bring it away. Martin Afire getting ready to come in between the scrum half and standoff. And it's Afire who has it. Ducks under a tackle. He'll have pneumonia after that swing. It missed him, but there was a mighty draft came over his ears. Wigan now can have to bring it away. Shoulders go in and are being met by Featherstone. Wigan trying to move it wide, taking it over the 20-metre line. And they look like a million Featherstone players covering across there as Edwards hands it on. And these brawl Wigan lads taking them on in the pack. Good break by Dermot, tremendous break, puts a little kick in, it's been chased through, Edwards is after it, little bit of obstruction as Bott comes over, and Edwards nails him. Well, that was a lovely break by Dermot. Mather going inside, comes in hard, helped by McGinty. Just on the halfway line, 2 tackles gone, and it's head down and bash. Farrell coming in, complete the tackle. Featherstone keeping possession, and they dropped it. And the referee will give the initial knock on. It hit a Wigan player, bounced back. So this should be Wigan's put in. And this Featherstone trainer's on the field more than any of the players. Edwards to feed on the halfway line. Edwards gets it out. It's hanging in the pack as Edwards moves it across. Little switch. Wigan coming through on the bus. Connolly couldn't break through. Panaper coming to help out. Knows what he's doing behind the play of the ball. Cassidy driving in. Great run by Cassidy. Dermot. Edwards with it. Edwards a long pass out. Mather gets on to Afire. Afire can't get round his man, throws it inside, but the touch judge's flag has gone up. So it'll be Dawn to feed. 31 minutes gone. Featherstone been in the game an awful lot more in this last 10 minutes. They've had possession and they made Wigan tackle. Mather in the standoff position. Push Bottica out. Pearson getting ready to take it. He's a big lad, is Pearson. Dawn gets it. Gives it to Pearson. Pearson taking them on, and he picked up and put down. Good tackling by Mather. Being forced back inside and swung round, skull dragged and put down. Gibson not making a lot of impression there. The Wigan tackle has come in, and that's good strong running. Featherstone playing it hard down the middle of the field. Good quick play the ball, and they are coming onto it well. 5 tackles gone, 35 metres out, lined up for the kick, but they move the ball. Pearson hoists a high one. Several Wiganers there, and it's been dropped. It's still loose, and Afire picks it up. The referee will give the knock on. 3 Wiganers there in the right place to take that, and between them they made a right mess of it. So Featherstone again in a great attacking position, 10 metres out with their feet of the scrum. Wigan a little bit faltering on the high kick through as Daunt comes over. Daunt feeds, hanging in the pack, out to Pearson. Pearson moving it across field. Wigan not putting the man down, they get the ball out, there's an overlap, they're going for the line. And the referee's right on the spot and he gives the try. Calland finishes off well. Wigan have been under a lot of stick. And that goal came through, a high up and under, which Wigan didn't take cleanly. I can't see from here, it's the far corner of the field, but The people on the corner of the Spine Cup and the Popular side are not very happy with that decision, but it counts as 4 points. That will put extra heart into them. They've never been down, the heads have never dropped. They've kept coming hard at Wigan down the middle of the field. About 35 minutes gone, and Wigan have brought Gildart on. I can't see who's gone off. Platt, who's taken some stick, has gone off. There were doubts about his fitness. Platt wanting to... Gildart getting into the game early, puts his man down. Good prop forward, Gildart. There can be no complaints about his play and his first team calibre. Wigan will want to get their hands on this ball near this line. Farrell hanging on. Cassidy doing a lot of tackling. And here they come again from behind the play of the ball. Skerritt knocks him down to the deck. Gildart up with him. Little switch at the play of the ball. Wigan miss a tackle. Edwards is having to come in. Puts him down in the 5th tackle. Lined up for the kick. Coming to Atchison. Decides he'll trap it. He's faced with a line of attackers. And he has to die with the ball, and Wigan slow to go back. And it's Afai who comes over. Afai having a run from behind the play of the ball. Does the right thing, gains a good 10 metres. Dermot from behind the play of the ball to Gildart. Gildart, fresh pair of legs, fighting his way forward. Edwards is waiting at first pass. But it's Skerritt who gets it. Skerritt shifting them, and Skerritt still going. Takes the sting out of them. Dermot missed the ball. And it's a knock-on. Well, how often do you see Dermot make a mistake? Gets an encouraging pat from his captain, but that won't make Wigan very happy. About 4 minutes to go to half-time, apart from stoppages. It goes in, and it comes out to Daunt. Daunt moving it across. Wigan go in and smother them in the first battle. But Featherstone playing with a lot of possession and a lot of confidence now. Running at Wigan. Billy McGinty can't get his man down at the first attempt. You're going to have to hit these Featherstone forwards hard to bury them, as Malloy tried. And this time they come in and they take him well. Featherstone spreading the ball across to Pearson, and that's been intercepted well. That was beautifully read by Wigan. Came in and took the intercept. Bit of lying on at the play of the ball. The referee not bothering as Wigan try to go through, and there's a wasted tackle there. And the touch judge is on. He's seen that swing. Tempers need to be kept. Emotion coming in there. And this will finish up with a penalty for Wigan, I would think. Swing taken there in the tackle. Probably frustration after that lovely Wigan intercept, and Wigan wanting to get on with the game. Referees, I don't think, had stopped the clock while he was reading the riot act. With Farrell left-footed to King to kick. No, it's right-footed by Botica. Touch found. 20. Can Wigan get a try now on half-time? We're driving for the line, taking them with them. 10 metres out. Wigan desperate to score now before half-time. They've not seen this ball for a long time. And Cassidy cut it too with strong tackling. As Dermot comes over. Dermot doing a switch. Edwards has gone over the other side. Dermot sends a long one. Connolly can't get through. Grado goes from the crowd. A lot of excitement and tension in this game as Wigan try to batter the way over, and a thrown back from the try line. Out to Edwards. Edwards doing the run around, and it's gone astray. Wigan keep it moving. Referee lets it go as McGinty goes for the line, and he's held in the 5th tackle. What are Wigan going to do? Right on half-time, right on the try line, right on the last tackle. Edwards holding it. A long pass across. There's a big overlap. Has it got Wigan going for the line? And they're in. And Connolly gets that needed 4 points. right on half-time. On the last tattle, Wigan seemed to have made a mess of it. Sprayed the ball well across the field. That man Edwards was in it again, and he created a massive overlap. And there was some great finishing there by Gary Connolly as he goes over to make it 14 points to 4. Botica almost on the junction of the 10-yard, 10-metre line and the 20-metre line. Featherstone 4, Wigan 14 at this second as Botica sets himself up. Already kicked one beauty, hit the upright, stabs at it, and it looks a good one, and it is a good one. It's so important to tack those 2 points on. Featherstone 4, Wigan 16. Wigan. 38 minutes showing on the scoreboard. 2 minutes of normal time to go then as Pearson, a hard low one, taken cleanly in the goal area, taken safely, being run out well right up to the 20-metre line. Dermot, good running by Wigan, playing the right tactics at the moment. Dermot, a lovely dummy from behind to play the ball. It draws players in, it sucks in the defenders. Now it's Edward from behind to play the ball. Skerrett, feet taken from under him. Cassidy going on his own, and we're going to battle the way forward in 5 tackles. We're on the 5th as it comes to Edwards. Edwards, a grubber kick behind the defenders. Gibson having to come across for it. It's Butt who takes it. Butt dummying, running inside. He probably wishes he hadn't as he's put down and bounced down. Fine and Cassidy going into the tackle. And there was almost a good run there. Wigan hanging on a bit in the tackle as Featherstone exploit that, and they come away well. Quick play the ball, and there goes the hooter for a hard fought, a real tough cup tie quarter-final battle. The players go in with a score: Wigan 16, Featherstone 4.